What up, though, world? I'm Devin, and this is Devin Does Everything. And another installment of Wheelchair Wednesday. I'm out here on my lunch break, so I just fuck it, might as well just shoot this video real fast right now, whatever. But I know it's been a while. But trying to stack up on these topics and stuff. I just don't want to be putting out videos about anything. So today I want to just discuss my trip back to I went back home to Detroit for Christmas or whatever. And it was an experience. Quite a few things happened. So if you haven't ever traveled being in a wheelchair on your own, taking flights and stuff, you have the option to have a person assigned to you or whatever to help you like through security and just walk with you to the gate and all that stuff or whatever. So the person that was assigned to me, she was assigned to me and also had I think one more other person. So this ain't my first. Was my second time flying by myself, but it wasn't my first time flying since being in the wheelchair. Matter of fact, I got footage like my when I went back home for I think it was my cousin's wedding, or it might have been before. It was one of them times. I got footage of that or whatever, like what happens when I get on the flight or whatever, being in a wheelchair. So I go through security. This motherfucker left me. I'm like, what the heck? Like, they patted me down, so I swiped my chair, checked my balls, all that, my ass, my cushion, all that. Not my inside of my ass, but with his hands wet down and like frisked my whole body with the outside of his hands or whatever. So after I'm done through all that, I'm looking for her. I'm like, this motherfucker left me and shit. I'm like, man, motherfuckers half-assing and shit. Of course, Spirit Airlines, they get a bad rep and shit. But they be the cheaper flights and shit. So I'm like, fuck it, man. It's trip on almost over. It was over $1,000 total and shit. But go home to see my daughter for Christmas. I had to. So I'm like, I did that or whatever. After I went through security, I just like, fuck it. I knew where to go and all that. I just like having somebody to talk to sometimes and stuff. Just talk about. I like talking to people, getting to know them, different walks of life and stuff. Or in my case, different roles of life. But so I get to the gate or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, the person that was assigned to me, they left me and shit. And one of the guys was like, who was it? Was it I ain't gonna say. He mentioned one person name because he was like, it sounded like so and so. And I'm like, I don't know what her name was. He was like, describe her. And I'm like, I described her. He was like, oh, that wasn't her. And then she was coming out the terminal or whatever, the pathway from the gate to the plane. She was coming out. And I'm like, there she is right there. And I told her, I'm like, you left me. Where'd you go? She act like she ain't hear me. I'm like, this motherfucker. I'm like, whatever. So I get on the flight and all that. So before I get on the flight, because this has happened. So a few years ago, this was my old chair too. A few years ago, being in the wheelchair and stuff, trial and error. You learn on the fly and shit. I did it. I usually take my cushion on to my seat with me, at least, and I left my thigh guards on the chair or whatever. But ever since then, I take my cushion and my thigh guards. So that time or whatever, that previous time, I get my chair, only one fucking thigh guard. But this time, I told the woman I was like loading my chair on the plane that she was gonna take it when they was transferring me over to the aisle chair. I told her, I'm like, yeah, I just want to let you know, last time y'all lost my thigh guard or whatever. And she said something like, oh, that's not our responsibility and all that. I'm like, whatever. All right. So then I get my chair back. My fucking brake ain't working. I'm like, what the fuck, dog? It was my right brake. That shit stopped working and shit. I'm like, man, I'm like, I wonder if she purposely did that and shit. Just threw my shit on the plane and shit because of what I said and shit. Fuck. So all right, I get the Outland or whatever, get my luggage, and I go to the wait for the shuttle to get my rental and shit. And when you reserve your rental, it only had the this is the first time it happened for me. It only had the option for left hand gears. It didn't have it because I drive. I can't turn the camera, like it's not a button to turn the camera while I'm recording, so I'm gonna just turn the actual phone. But when I drive, my hand gears, if you can, right here, I use my right hand for my hand gears, and I always drove with my left hand and shit. So the only option when I reserved my car was left hand gears. I'm like, nigga, first of all, I don't understand how you could have left hand gears when the blinker is on the left side. For everybody that has left hand gears, explain to me how, because I had to adjust. That shit was hard as hell trying to use left hand gears. My fault, I spit. But you using left hand gears and also trying to use the blinker and shit. That shit was hard as fuck, dog. But I managed. I had to just adjust and learn, and I got it done and shit. But I got my rental. I had like a Nissan. Was it an Altima? I think it was a Nissan Altima. It was a nice car. It was good on gas too. Um, I did my cousin. I had dropped my cousin off to the crib and shit, and he put $9 in the tank, and I was home from Christmas Eve, which was a Tuesday, to the day after Christmas, which was the Thursday. I only stayed for a short period of time, so I did a lot. I did some driving too and shit. He filled it up. Not. I don't remember how much gas I used and shit. But he said he was like, nigga, I only put $9 in there because it filled up and shit. That was it. I ain't have to get no more gas and nothing and shit. Cause you know when you get a rental, if you don't put no gas in it, if you don't return it with the amount of gas that they gave it to you with, they charge you for it and shit. So that was a plus. My daughter, we went to Red Lobster. Nigga, she ordered the ultimate feast. I ain't never heard of this before because I don't even go to Red Lobster, but that's where she wanted to go. Nigga, her meal was 40 something dollars. I'm like, what the hell? And she ate most of that shit. She only 10. And she ate most of that shit. I'm like, oh, look at this nigga. Eating just like her daddy. But, so after that, another situation, nigga, fucking hotel and shit. So I was coming out it was me, my daughter, and her mama. I was coming out the entrance of the hotel or whatever. And like it's the entrance or whatever, and it's like a little sidewalk in front. These the doors right here. Then the entrance is horizontal, going from left to right. I mean the ground is going from my fault. The ground is going from left to right out the entrance. And it's only a little space, and it's like a decline. And then right at the end, it's a little decline, like for somebody in a wheelchair or somebody rolling luggage to just go up. So right at the end of the decline is you know how when you go to the hotel, you pull in front of the doors, it's like that pathway. It was the pathway, but let me set my phone right here, move my leg out the way. But so the pathway, the little decline, and the pull up area, whatever. This is the decline, the pathway, and the little part in between the decline and the pull up pathway was uneven. So it was like this. Decline, pathway was raised a little. So I was coming down the decline, my wheels hit the beginning of the pull up area, the pull up street. I don't know what the hell it's called. But it hit that part, by it being uneven, my front wheels hit it. I didn't fall all the way out my chair at first. By me having my level of injury, T10, T10, T11 complete. You know, you can't, like, you don't have any core or abdomen. You can't use your abdomen muscle. So say if you wake up in the bed, yeah, I could do it right now. But if I'm laying flat, I can't just sit up like this or whatever. So once I hit that one part and my wheels hit it, I fell forward and I could not like lift back up and my hands were on the ground. And I'm calling my daughter. I'm like, Tamaya, Tamaya, I'm stuck. Help me, help me. I guess she wasn't listening. I don't know what the hell she was doing. So then when I got stuck or whatever, and when my hands were on the ground by me, I couldn't push up to get myself up. I couldn't put my hands on I don't know what the hell that part is called, but the little bar that goes down like this on the side of your chair or whatever. I couldn't grab those and push myself up because if my hands would have left the ground and my chair was like, the back of my chair was like lifted up a little bit because of all my weight is all transferred to the front of my chair. So the back of my chair raised a little bit, whatever. I'm like, nigga, I can't do nothing but just keep my hands on the ground. I don't know what the hell she was doing, but my fucking chair tipped over, nigga, fell out my chair and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm on concrete, you know, having that fucking paraplegic ass, nigga. Ain't no cushion, that shit. You got a little meat and then the bone. So I'm on the ground, sitting up on the ground. I was able to get back in my chair. I'm able to get back in my chair on my own. My daughter's mama comes over or whatever, and she helps me. She trying to help me up or whatever. But she's like, Daddy, I can't. She was talking about, I'm shaking. And she was trying to like lift me up, but of course she was saying I was too heavy. But she was trying to lift me up, but my legs, I'm telling her, I'm like, you got to put me back down. You got to put me back down because you going to break my legs. And she was trying to lift me up, but the way my legs were positioned, they were like linked over or whatever. And if she would have lifted me up, it would have fucked my shit up, like broke them or some shit. So she was able to help me get back in my chair or whatever, but like it was a long story or whatever. Just to sum it up, fell out my chair, all that type of shit. Complained to the hotel and all that. What else happened? That's about everything. Everything else was straight. Trying to think. Anything else happened? Fucking the thing that I put over the toilet to take a shit on, that I sit on when I take a shit. Fucking, I have to travel with that shit, so I put it in my suitcase. Shit busted a hole through my suitcase, so I got to get a new suitcase, and that was only my second time using that motherfucker. I'm like, God damn, man. It was a lot of shit going on. I'm like, man, fuck it. Trial and error. So now I know I gotta, I guess, get one of them shell case suitcases. Hopefully that'll be more durable. But I really was thinking about, I gotta search and see how much it is and invest in it or whatever. I've seen suitcases, I don't know if it's connected to your phone or whatever, that you don't have to push, pull, or nothing. It follows you like some crazy ass shit. That's that technology. I'm like, man, that shit crazy. So I might have to get one of those. But yeah, trying to think of what else. And that happened on the flight back when that shit busted through my suitcase. Trying to think of, that was about, fucking hotel room. That shit ain't have a bench in the shower or whatever. So I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna have to learn how to do this one day, so I might as well learn how to do it now. So what I did was I put tiles on the floor of the bathtub, transferred over into the bathtub, and just sat down and mainly just washed myself up like I was taking a bath or some shit. I ain't sit in no water, and I ain't sit on the fucking bare floor, the nasty ass hotel tub. I put tiles down and made sure it was layered thick so I wouldn't get no sores or nothing on my ass. Other than that, trying to think of any other wheelchair stuff that happened. I think that was it. But I might not be flying Spirit no more. I might just have to cough up them extra dollars and fly Delta, dog. Cause that shit, I don't like that shit. But that's it. And it's a new year. I don't do this new year shit, but I came to the realization today, listening to this podcast, like, this motherfucking YouTube shit might really be my calling and shit when it come to, I'm the voice for the voiceless. I guess that's how you say it. It's people that's struggling, new paraplegics, new people that's confined to a wheelchair. They don't know how to do stuff. I guess y'all go on YouTube, search wheelchair videos, come across mine. I hope it helps y'all out, motivation, inspiration. So I got to get back on my goddamn wheelchair Wednesday shit. Just YouTube period. I got to do better, man. So that's my goal for this year, to take it way more seriously. And that's it. I'm Devin. This is Devin Does Everything. I'll holla at y'all motherfuckers later. Peace.